What is up, people on the internet? JQL here, back from the video. In today's video, I have another custom LEGO video on my custom LEGO minifigures from Pokemon. And here I have, from left to right, Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise, the three main starters of Kanto that started it all. And you're all probably wondering, why did I make these figures? Well, because I kind of felt like it. I started with Charizard, and then I kind of finished Blastoise before him, and then I kind of thought, you know, I kind of want to make Venusaur, because why not? And so, yeah, that kind of happened. I kind of have red here just for show, and yeah, and Pikachu, I think I've shown it already on YouTube, I don't know yet, so I'm just kind of throwing it in this video too. So, yeah, anyway, yeah, I guess we could just get started with this video. Now, I've already gone over red before, but I'm just going to do it again real quickly just for this video. Hat and hair piece made out of cap. You see there, it's a blue cap before. I sculpted the hair using 97 LEGO Maniacs method by using a sheet of Procreate and gluing it to the bottom of it before I sculpting the actual hair. The hat was actually modified. I sculpted the top a little bit and sanded the crap out of it to achieve this little triangular point you see there. Just because this hat has that kind of, you know, triangular point. Face is fully painted. I did sculpt his backpack, and then the straps on the front of it are sculpted, and then the collar is sculpted. The shirt is fully painted. His league badge thing right there is sculpted and painted. Sleeves are sculpted. Wristbands are sculpted. Pants, just generic legs, just a few details here and there painted. And the Pokeball is a antenna piece. You can see there. It started off as this, then I turned it into this by sculpting it on it and painting it. And I didn't use white paint just because, you know, how I feel about white paint. I hate white paint. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I did for the Pokeball, because I think the piece that people normally use, one, I couldn't find one, and two, I think it's a bit too oversized, so I decided to make my own little thing. So yeah, I think it works personally, but let me know what you think in the comments down below. Alright, here is Pikachu. Pikachu is pretty simple. I think I already went over him before. I kind of record my videos out of order, so I don't know when I'm going to post each video. So yeah, I've already shown this off, I'm sorry. The head is actually a Lego head. I sculpted a lot of Procreate on there. Also sculpted the cheeks on there, so it, you know, looks puffy and all that. His ears are fully sculpted. His body was a cylinder piece, and I just modified the heck out of it, because originally the cylinder piece is really skinny, so I had to sculpt a lot out of it. You can kind of see how much I sculpted. I sculpted his feet, his arms, and I sculpted it in this position just because it's a pretty iconic position. The back is painted, and then I also sculpted his tail using the dry Procreate method. And just for laughs, I did make a hat for him, and now he is Detective Pikachu. It's not exactly connected. It can fall off, and really easily, just like that. And yeah, I would have used magnets, but I didn't want to redo it because I've already finished it, and also I don't have magnets that small, so hopefully you guys can understand. I just had a lisp there. That was weird. I don't know if you guys heard it, but anyway, that's pretty much it for Pikachu. So just one last 360 look, and yeah. And here, starting off, we have Venusaur. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not exactly proud of Venusaur. It's not because I like, you know, the other starters more than Venusaur, but it's just, I don't think it turned out as good as I really wanted it to. So, yeah, the body structure and the proportions look really off, in my opinion. But I am pretty proud of the plants and the flowers and all that. So, anyway, I'm just going to start off saying this figure, all these figures were using Lego parts and Procreate. If you don't know what Procreate is, it's sculpting material. It's like a putty. And, yeah, so you just kind of reach, you know, it's two different color clay. If I could find it, where did I put it? It's probably in my desk somewhere. There it is. So this stuff, use black, white, mix them together, gray, shape it. It dries for the... takes a while to dry. So yeah, that's what I use for this all these three figures and all my customs in general. So anyway, this figure is actually separated into three parts. I have the flower separated and this little structure separated, and then we have the main body, obviously. The main body itself, it's pretty weird. You can kind of see what Lego part I used as a base. It's like this weird roundish thing with a stud right there. I used that as the base, and then I actually had to, there's the bottom, sculpt this entire thing, and then the bottom, the feet are actually made out of, what are they called, the Lego antenna piece bases. Do I have a part right here? I should have brought parts to my recording area. So yeah, these things, and yeah, I used them for the feet, and actually sculpted the rest of the legs, so that was pretty painful process. The head is also articulated, so if I remove it, you can see kind of the piece right there that holds it together. I kind of have to shove it in there, So yeah, that does kind of risk scraping paint, but yeah, you can kind of see I did also make the head out of a Lego part. I can't remember what it's called. For the life of me, I cannot. And there's this head, and it does look a little weird from this angle when his head is up. So I kind of just leave it down, and yeah, there's the head. And then moving on to the plant piece, I did include his vine whips, because why not? And if they can be removed, I just kind of leave it in there because it's kind of cool. It probably doesn't come out of the plants, but it looks pretty cool, so I kind of just leave it in there. This entire thing, you can see I used these plant pieces, like leaf pieces, and then sculpted the middle, and it looks really weird, I'm not gonna lie. I've tried matching the color, but I just kind of, I wanted to finish this figure, so yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's not my best work. And then I sculpted this using a cylinder piece, and then I just dropped the plant. Where is it? Okay, there it is. The plant is fully sculpted on this little rod. So that way you can just kind of put it in there. And, yeah. Oh, there's a flying around my desk. That's really annoying. Get it? I got it. Okay. Cool. Anyway. Yeah, where was I? The flower? Yeah, fully sculpted out of, I did the dry procreate method, and I think it works okay. Not the best flower ever, to be honest. I think I could have done way better with this figure if I actually took my time, but I was just in a rush to finish it. But overall, I'm pretty satisfied with this Venusaur custom. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for Venusaur. Alright, here we have Blastoise next. Now, unfortunately, Blastoise is actually, like, probably my second favorite, just because it's just not in scale. Like, if you look at it next to Venusaur over here, I kind of knocked him over. God dang it. Oh, that's annoying. Let me see if I can get his head back on. There we go. If you look at him next to Venusaur, I'll do a size comparison later, but yeah, not exactly I mean, they kind of look in proportion, but if you put it next to Charizard, yeah. And especially next to a minifigure, yeah, the minifigure's taller, so yeah. I tried making it in proportion, but honestly, it just did not work out, so yeah. Anyway, what did I use? I used pretty much the same piece as I used for Venusaur as the main body base, like one of these parts. And then I actually used two of them for the shell, and then I had to reshape, like cut out a big part of the head. You can see the head is removable for now. I'm gonna glue it in once I finish this video. You can kind of see how it's connected in there. I have like a little you can't really see it at all. Rod piece, or not rod piece. I don't know what I used to be honest. In there, I think it was a cylinder piece. Looking at it, I kind of stuck them together, glue them together, and then yeah, I got the shell, and I had to cut off a little bit, sculpt this bit right there, and then put the head in there. And you can see the head is just it actually used an orb piece from the Guardians of the Galaxy set. Then I used a what is this, connector piece, and then put it in there. It just kind of stays in there, so that way I can move its head. But I'm gonna glue it in eventually after this video, because I wanted to show off that it is removable for now. And then when I connected to the two disc pieces, they actually left a gap, so I had to fill that gap in with Procreate. Then I had to extend the back shell a little bit more. You can kind of see. The paint job's not the cleanest, not gonna lie. It looks really messy in a lot of places, but I might fix that up eventually if I actually care. The tail sculpted, and the cannons are actually sculpted. And I did use the same antenna pieces for there to connect his cannons. And for the feet, I did use the antenna bases for the feet, and then sculpted the rest. So, not a lot of Lego parts used here, and I did also sculpt the arms. Did I say that? I don't think I did. So, it's not a lot of Lego here, but I did try to use Lego, and it is compatible with Lego bricks. It just has to be at the very end of the thing, so it can't stand in the middle of the space. So, yeah, overall, really happy with this Blastoise figure. Not, super proud of it, because it does look, yeah, you can see here on the side, it looks a little weird, because it's not looking up, but if I put the tail on top of the stud, it looks a little better, but yeah. So, it just fell off. Yeah, this figure was also fully painted by me. Did I say that already? I don't think I did, but yeah, overall, really happy with this figure, and I hope you guys like my Blastoise custom. It's kind of out of center. There we go. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Blastoise. Alright, the figure I'm pretty sure most of you are here for, Charizard. And I could have done this in many ways, but I did want to keep it Lego, have Lego parts. This one definitely looks the most Lego out of all three of the starters. But yeah, so what did I do? Well, I can't take credit for the entire design because I took a lot of inspiration from official SSG over on Instagram. I'll leave a link to his Instagram in the description below because he made the Charizard, and it looks so cool, and I really liked his design idea for it, and so I decided to use it for my own and give credit. So, yeah, because I really couldn't think of anything else to do, honestly. But anyway, what did he do? He basically used a R2-D2 as a base, like the body as a base for the Charizard's body, and then it's actually upside down. So if you can see here, he used I think he used a hand piece for the leg to connect, and I did use standard Lego legs just like he did. I did modify it by sculpting it a little bit more, but it doesn't really help, and it still looks a little weird as legs, but I think it works. It looks a lot more Lego, because a lot of people complain about that for some reason. So he did have to fill in the hole, like I filled in the hole like he did, for the R2-D2 arm. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I apologize. I kind of suck at explaining. I have a work in progress photo over on my Instagram. I'll leave that link in the description below. Then the arm, he sculpted, this entire neck piece is actually sculpted out of Procreate, and then I shoved Lego rods into them. And what I did for the arm that I did differently is we both used skeleton arms. However, I sculpted the claws on, and I also sculpted this little bit right here to cover the end of the skeleton piece. You see there's a hole. So that way, I didn't have to paint over the rod, and the paint, I wouldn't have to risk paint coming off. And yeah, then the headpiece, we actually did differently. I actually wanted to make mine articulated, so I put a rod there at the top, and then I think I have a piece here somewhere. I basically used this for the neck and head. This part connects with that piece right there, and then the head is this piece. I just kind of cut it up and modified it a lot. I also did use a cheese slope for the main head right there, and then sculpted the rest. And you can see there's no paint right there, because I didn't have a orange part of this, unfortunately. So yeah, I don't even think they have it in orange, so it wouldn't have worked out anyway. So yeah, and then the wings, I think, are pretty much my own idea. I used antenna bases for the base of the wings, that way they can connect into it. Then used antenna pieces and glued them to Procreate, which was attached to a index card. And yeah, so yeah, they're articulated. I did have to sculpt every single orange bit was sculpted, and then I painted the wings. I think it turned out pretty great. And the tail is not articulated, but I did make use of a flame piece right there. So I cut it up and then put it on the end of the tail. And I think it looks pretty good. And I definitely think it looks a lot more Lego than, it looks more Lego. That's what I meant to say. I don't know what I was about to say there. So yeah, I did fully paint this figure in my own orange color. It's not the cleanest paint job I've ever done, I'm not gonna lie, just because I used a, what did I use? Gloss paint red for my mix, because I didn't actually have orange paint that looked well. The orange paint I have makes it look really, really, really weird. It doesn't make it, look, well, here's an example. I have my Commander Cody here. This is the orange paint I have. It's the accurate color, but it looks way too dry and crusty. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but it looks really weird. So I wouldn't have wanted to paint that my entire Charizard figure in that. So I had to make, rather than buying more paint, I mixed it. And that was kind of a mistake because, well, one, it looks a lot more reddish-orangish in person. I don't know how it looks on camera, but that's just how I see it. And also, yeah, the paint job did not turn out well at all. So I'm a little disappointed about that. But overall, I'm satisfied. I was in a rush to finish these customs just because I wanted to finish them already. They've been on my desk for so long, collecting dust, and I didn't want that to happen anymore. So I decided, let's just finish them. So yeah, you can also see I painted the, it's supposed to be light yellow, but I mixed the yellow with a khaki paint to get this color, and it goes all the way from his belly to his tail, and it looks pretty good. And, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I did fully paint the face. I think, oh, yeah, I also sculpted his nostrils there. So, yeah. Anyway, painted his eyes, his teeth. Yeah. From the front, it looks really weird because you can't see his eyes at all, but from the side, it looks pretty cool, in my opinion. So, anyway, that's pretty much it for Charizard, actually. There's really not much else to go into with this figure, so, yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much it for Charizard, and I guess that's pretty much it for this video. So, thank you guys once again for watching, and we can just wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, and if you are a fan of Pokemon, make sure to give this video a like. And if you like what you see here and you want to see more custom minifigures made by me, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so that way you'll be notified for my next video whenever it comes out, because I'm always posting more customs here whenever I finish them. So, yeah, anyway, if you do want to see them earlier, however, you can follow me on my Instagram and Flickr. Both links are in the description below. I do post my customs finished there before I post them over here, so you can definitely see them earlier. You can also see the stages and my work in progress of each custom over there as well. So, yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for this video. Leave a comment down below who your favorite Pokemon is, what your favorite custom in this video is, and also let me know who your favorite Kanto starter is. I guess I should include that. And yeah, so I guess that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it once again, and I'll see you guys in the next video, whenever or whatever video that'll be, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.